San Diego.
So, are you having jet lag?
I'm pretty sure I did, but it's okay because it took me around 16 hours to arrive and I was so bored. By the way, do you guys have any idea where to eat it? I'm starving right now.
Oh, poor Shura. Oh, really? Okay, I have this place. It's nice place to hang out and eat. So, I'm very sure that you will like it.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Oh, let me help you. Alright,
Sure, let's go.
I'm excited. Oh, I thought.
So ladies, where to hit after this?
Can you take us to IOI City Mall?
Sure. Have you ever heard about JP Morgan before? I need to go there to settle my business transaction.
Oh, I think I might heard about JP Morgan once time ago. But I didn't sure and I didn't know what JP Morgan is.
Yeah, me too. I have seen the JP Morgan sign at the Intermark Multi-Drive Plaza Kuala Lumpur.
Oh really? Can you guys show me where is the JP Morgan at?
Yes, sure, Miss Shahira. Anything for you. But first and foremost, can you tell us what JP Morgan's all about?
Well, sure. JP Morgan is actually a bank.
Wait. What? A bank?
Yeah, it's an international bank. It is an American multinational investment bank and financial service company headquarters in New York.
Wow, I didn't know about that. I thought that JP Morgan is just a usual company in Malaysia.
Yeah, me too.
I knew about it because I used to go there when I was in US.
Wow, this is amazing. Tell us more about JP Morgan.
Sure.
JP Morgan Chase Bank was known as Chase Manhattan Bank until it merged with JP Morgan & Co. in year 2000. Chase Manhattan Bank was formed by the merger of the Chase National Bank and the Manhattan Company in 1975. The bank is a global leader in financial services, offering solutions to the world's most important corporations, governments, and institutions in more than 100 countries.
The bank began serving commercial bank clients in Malaysia during 1984. There are two branches of bank in Malaysia located at Jalan Tun Razak and Jalan Sultan Ismail, Kuala Lumpur.
JP Morgan lead volunteer service activities for employees in local communities by utilizing the bank's resources, including those that stem from access to capital, economies of scale, global reach, and expertise. As a global leader, JP Morgan does offer investment banking services to their customer. The bank delivers strategic advice and solutions including capital raising, risk management, and trade finance services to corporations and institutions. Within investment banking, the firm works with a broad range of issuer clients and provides comprehensive strategic advice, capital raising, and risk management expertise. Thus, JP Morgan serves the evolving needs of clients in Malaysia across consumer and retail, diversified industries, energy, financial institutions, financial sponsors, healthcare, and real estate and lodging. For corporate finance advisory, the team of experts advise clients on a variety of corporate finance topics such as capital structure and risk management. For merger and acquisitions, JP Morgan advised corporations and institutions of all sizes on their most complex strategic needs in Malaysia market.
How do you define a market? Target market is a specific group of people you want to reach with your marketing message. They are the people who are most likely to buy your products or services, and they are united by some common characteristics like demographic and behaviors. Most of the JP Morgan market in Malaysia is the corporate companies. JP Morgan offer market-leading research, proprietary pricing data and analytics, and track execution across multiple asset classes, such as commodities, credit, credit liquidity solution, and emerging markets. Commission management, foreign exchange, future and option, public finance, and JP Morgan Mansard.
Securities services of JP Morgan, they provide in supporting institutional investors, traditional and alternative asset fund managers, broker-dealers, and equity issuers globally with investor solutions. Their clients include asset and fund managers, asset owners, banks and broker-dealers, hedge funds and alternative investors, insurance, and GSE. JP Morgan delivers investor solutions that help clients protect their portfolios, optimize their efficiency, and maximize opportunities in diverse global markets. JP Morgan support clients across a global custody network spanning 100 markets with custody and asset servicing, fund accounting and administration, alternative investment services, integrated analytics, agency lending, collateral management, and depository receipt solutions.
Just stay.
In JP Morgan, Treasury Service offer global solutions such as liquidity management, payment and forex, receivable management, trade, and escrow. It is also a global full services provider of cash management, liquidity, trade, and escrow solutions. JP Morgan offers innovative ways to save time and money. JP Morgan also help the clients to achieve their cross-border objective. Do you guys want to know what escrow is all about? Let's check it out.
These are the Garfunkels. They just tied the knot and are looking for the perfect home. Before now, the Garfunkels had only lived with their parents, survived dorm life for 4 years, and leased a one-bedroom dump from that shifty landlord. Now that they've found their dream home, they suddenly realize that this whole home buying process is more complicated than they thought. Credit reports, mortgages, agents, lawyers, insurance, inspections, titles, HOAs. That's a lot of transactions. Too many for them to keep up with by themselves. It's enough to make you want to go back to the days of bartering goods and services. But the problem with that is there's no safeguards to ensure that everyone keeps to their agreements. Well, that's where escrow comes in. What is escrow, you ask? Escrow is like the hub of a wheel that brings all of the parties together in a transaction. It's a neutral third party which holds all the money, titles, personal property, or anything of value until all transactions are successfully completed. This process lowers the potential risk of fraud and helps you to stay up to date with all parties and transactions. So it works like this. When you want to buy a home, your agent and the seller's agent agree on an offer. Once you're both satisfied, escrow is opened. Now this means that an escrow company receives all of the necessary information regarding your transaction. Make sure that all the instructions are followed and all funds, bills, documents are handled properly during the transaction. And then finally, they ensure that the closing of the escrow goes as smoothly as possible. So instead of trying to keep up with all the payments, papers, and parties by yourself, the escrow company is there to make the whole process easier for both you and the seller. Plus, with the advent of the internet, the escrow process has become virtually paperless. Okay, so back to the Garfunkels. it's time for them to buy that new home, and now that they know a little bit more about escrow, they can feel relieved that they'll finally have a place that they can call their own. Now, if they could only find a mediator between them and their new neighbors.
Treasury services that offered by JP Morgan are advisory, consultancy, manage money, innovations, project management, promote product and sell to corporate clients, day-to-day communicate with clients to identify client business needs, and day-to-day financial structuring.
끝이 없을 것처럼 달려 너와 나 붉은 sunset 아래 너는 지금 내 옆에 Pink down and murdered out like it ain't a thing 다 필요 없어 주인공은 누디 Say life's a bitch but mine's a movie 내 diamond처럼 we'll shine together Whenever, wherever, forever, ever, ever 짜릿하게 더 위험하게 세상 저 끝까지 가볼래 Let's go 지금 let go 오늘이 가도 후회 없게 시간이 우리 둘을 떼어놓을 수 없게 넌 내 마음에 불을 질러줘 후회 없는 젊음이 타오르게 세상 무엇도 두렵지 않아 tonight I could die in this moment Forever young Blackpink is the revolution